me say, it's a great privilege to have this opportunity to share with you something that really has lifted me and comforted me on many occasions. It's that part of this precious book that I have in my hands here, the Bible. And in the centre of it, there is a selection of lovely writings that, as I've said, have comforted me and encouraged me on my journey. And I talk today about one of these special writings known as the Psalms. It's number 37, Psalm 37. And if you have a Bible, take time now to open it and share it along with me. Some of the verses, and we'll not go through all the Psalm. It would take us a long time to do that. We'll never exhaust it. No. But anyhow, let us look at Psalm 37. And the first verse says a very strange word. It's telling us not to fret, not to worry, not to be over concerned. Fret not thyself because of evildoers. And today you'll agree with me as we look around outside on this sad world. There's so much to worry, so much to concern us, so much to occupy our mind, which can pull us down and discourage us and even affect our health. Yes, to fret. There's a sadness about that word, friends, when you think of it. Not to fret, not to be over anxious or concerned all the time. Yeah, we do have to be concerned and we do get anxious at times, but not to fret about it as if it was something that wouldn't cease, continuous all the time, worrying and concerned. And I'm sure with me, you have had times of that when things around us were concerning us so much, and we got so occupied with them that we wondered was there an answer to it. Well, the psalmist says here, now do not fret. Don't fret because of what we see around, the evil and what's happening in this world today. Yes, the terrible news bulletins that we have to view and listen to, what's happening outside. And we could get really anxious and frightened and afraid. And it would occupy our minds all the time. But the psalmist says here, turn away from evildoers, for the Lord will deal with them. And for he says in verse 2 of this lovely psalm, he says, for these evildoers shall be cut down and wither as the green herbs. Yes, these terrible times will pass. Let us look forward. It will. The day is coming when it will pass. Now, let us look at the verses that really thrill me. And it's verse 3, where it says, trust in the Lord. Turn your eyes away from the problems and the trouble and the evil that's outside and trust in the Lord. He's in control of it, friends. He's in control of all that's happening around us. For the earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. Yes, trust in the Lord and do good. So shall you dwell in the land. And verily, I love this word, verily, with it, exceptional truth. And verily, you shall be fed. Isn't that lovely? Trust in the Lord in the light of all that's happening around us. Yes, put your confidence in him and he will bring it to pass. Oh my, he shall. I like that word, friends. It happens so often, shall. So, yes, trust in the Lord and do good, for thou shalt dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed. Our needs will be supplied, no matter what's happening outside us. And then we move to verse 3. Verse 3, trust in the Lord and do good, and thou shalt dwell in the land. And then we move, as I said, to number 4. Verse number 4, which says, delight, I like this, delight thyself in the Lord. Be joyful, be excited, delight you at the good things. Don't be sad or downcast. but to delight yourself. Lovely, lovely word that, delight. I mean, I've seen people delighted, especially in the outside world today, and the big sporting events and all that, and politics, and somebody wins it, and there's delight among the people. Delight yourself. And the Lord is asking us here through the psalmist to delight also in the Lord. And he shall give you the desires of your heart. Oh, in his time and in his way, he shall give you the desires. Yes, he will. And so there's a lovely thought, to delight ourselves and be joyful and be happy. Or he shall also get the desires. And then we come to verse 3. Verse number 5. Sorry about the interruption, but the old spectacles here. Yes, we come to verse 4. Yes, that's the one. Delight thyself in the Lord, and he shall bring. And that leads us into the next one. It is verse 5. Commit thy way unto the Lord. Commit your life and what you're doing and everything that's happening and what you're involved in. Yes, commit thy way to the Lord. Trust in him. Depend on him. Trust him. Don't doubt about it. Trust in him, and he shall. Oh, I love this word, shall. He shall bring it to pass. We may have to wait until he does bring it to pass, but he said, commit thy way unto the Lord. Commit our lives unto him, and he will bring to pass. Yes. And verse 6 is there, lovely verse 6, and he shall bring forth your righteousness and what you stand for and what you believe as the light, and your judgment as the noonday. We will see that what we are doing and what we stand for is right. And then we come to verse 7. Verse 7 it says, rest in the Lord. Rest in the Lord. Yes, we've got fret not, and then we've got that lovely word, trust in the Lord. Then we have got in verse 4, delight yourself in the Lord. And verse 5 says, commit your way, hand it over to him. Hand your way, your life over to the Lord. And verse 5, isn't that wonderful? Commit it, hand it over, don't hold back. Commit your way unto the Lord. Trust in him, and he shall. I can't get away from this wonderful word, shall, bring it to pass. Oh, yes. And then on verse 7, rest in the Lord. Rest in the Lord. What we need today, people are finding it very, very hard to rest and commit and stand back. Rest in the Lord. Lean down and lean back, as it were, as I'm doing now, and rest in the Lord. Yes, rest in the Lord in verse 7. And wait patiently. Oh, we find that difficult. I know I do. I pray to the Lord and I ask him about certain problems and needs around me and things to instruct me what to do or when to do it. And but we have got to rest in the Lord and wait and wait. That's very hard to do, as I've said already. Very hard to wait patiently. Just not merely waiting, but waiting patiently. Waiting patiently. And then we get this word that we opened up with, fret not yourself. We're so subject to that, about worrying and being over concerned and will everything go well. I was sitting here today and wondering now, will I be able to record this? And I was worried about maybe my voice wouldn't be up to standard or whatever. But there we can really rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Oh, how lovely. Wait patiently. Oh, Lord, help us to be patient and wait. Yes, and rest in the Lord and wait patiently. And then all this is summed up really in those verses of this lovely psalm. Nor not to fret, but to trust in the Lord and delight ourselves in the Lord. Rejoice and be glad, be happy. It's nice to clap our hands. Yes, blow the trumpet. Yes, or it could be a cornet, doesn't matter, or trombone. Let us blow and commit. Let us be heard is actually the word. Let us be heard. Yes. Oh my, that's it. And then I love that verse 7. And I pray earnestly every day as I begin the day here in my home to rest in the Lord and wait patiently, whatever is going to be the outcome. And not let the devil disturb us, but let the Lord bring that confidence and that peace and that joy to us as we minister his word. And then there's so much in this psalm, dear friends, that we could spend hours in it. But I want to move up to verse 23. Verse 23 in this psalm. And I got a great comfort from him. Yes, I have. I've got a great comfort from this verse. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, who delighteth in his way. Though he fall, verse 24, though the good man fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. Isn't that a lovely, lovely verse? And I must end with this verse. For I have been young, and now I am old, and I can certainly say that, friend. I'm now moved up into the 3-figure mark in the years I have been here. And it says, though he fall, and sometimes we do, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him. The Lord upholdeth him. Isn't that lovely? That's lovely, isn't it? The Lord upholdeth him with his hand. The Lord reaching out to uphold us. Well, friends, there's so much about this. I'd like to spend an hour or two on it. But just let us repeat it again. We're not to fret, verse 1. Verse 3, we have to trust in the Lord. And verse 4, delight yourself also in the Lord. And also let us commit our way to him. And this lovely last verse says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. And let me tell you, friends, today, I have proved that. I have waited for him. And he certainly has brought it to pass on so many occasions. Then I wondered, would I be able to accomplish anything? Would I be able to continue? Yes, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him, and he shall bring it to pass. Isn't that a lovely psalm today, friends? I trust you enjoyed it. I could spend hours at this, but let us read it, study it, and meditate upon it, and we will indeed be uplifted and comforted through the words of the psalmist David. Yes. May you be blessed today as you think about what he can do and what he will do for us, the chief shepherd, the great shepherd. He will. So thank you for taking time to listen. It's been a joy and a privilege for me to have this lovely time of fellowship with you around this blessed word. Yes, the Holy Bible, God's precious word. The Lord bless you.